guys, how are you? Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. As always, I am so very appreciative of your time. Thank you again. I hope you guys are all doing well, hoping you guys are in a good space. I wanted to go ahead and make this video. This video is really important for me to get out to you guys, just because you guys have been sending me a lot of DMs in regards to what my wash day routine looks like, what my self-care day looks like. So I went ahead and recorded this entire wash day from beginning to end, and I wanted to go ahead and provide that to you. Before we start, make sure you comment, like, and subscribe to this channel. And of course, more importantly, make sure you are sharing this video with anyone that's currently in their natural hair journey, to just provide them some insight to better assist them with their hair. I will have to set the expectation with you right now. This video is very long. I really try to cut it down and make it where it's not so lengthy, but I'm going to be honest with you guys. A wash day is a very lengthy process for me. It literally takes me the entire day to wash my hair, and it's just kind of, I just didn't feel right cutting stuff out from the video, just because I really felt like it was really important for you to really have an understanding of not only how time consuming wash day can be, but also I wanted you guys to get a visualization of each component that I sort of take with my hair on wash day. So I just kind of wanted to point that out there. If you can't watch this video through one setting, trust me, I totally understand. Definitely take your breaks, come back to it, whatever you guys want to do. But I do encourage you to take the time to watch the watch the video from beginning to end, because I try to be as insightful as possible. And of course, these are the steps that I was taking when I was transitioning to natural, and personally it's the reason why I feel like I have been so successful in my natural hair journey, just because I really put in that work. So I just wanted to show you what that work looks like. So with that being said, let's get started. Okay, so here is my hair out. This is day 7 hair. It's very big. It feels very soft. I still have curl definition, as you can see, but I do have a lot of frizz, which, you know, I can definitely expect that with day 7 hair. But overall, like, if I wanted to rock this for an extra 2 days, I definitely could. I would just like try to moisturize a lot of the areas that are frizzy. I would put like a moisturizer and put like a light gel to kind of try to get a bit of a definition for the additional 2 days that I'm wanting the wash and go to last. But yeah, I could definitely rock this. But of course, you know, I want to go ahead and wash it. I try to stick to my hair schedule and wash it once a week. And so I'm going to go ahead and do that today. Now I'm going to go ahead and focus on pre-pooing. But before I pre-poo, I'm actually going to add a ginger and olive oil scalp massage that I like to do before I start my pre-pooing process to help with growth. So I've been doing this for a couple of months now, and I definitely have experienced less shedding, and it is a little bit easier to detangle, and overall I've seen some growth too. So I'm gonna just been continuing to incorporate that. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that real quick, and then I'll jump into the pre-pooing part. One thing that you want to consider when you are transitioning is the importance of pre-pooing, especially if you have thick hair like I do. Pre-pooing definitely helps with the shedding and with the breakage, and also makes it easier when it comes to the detangling process when you are in the shower conditioning your hair. So I will come back so I can go ahead and start my ginger and olive oil scalp massage for hair growth. Okay, so I have my ginger and olive oil treatment here in this bottle. There's really no real measurement. How I did this, it was really simple. I went ahead and just bought some ginger. I grated it, took a cheesecloth, squeezed the ginger juice out, and then I went ahead and I just mixed it with olive oil, and then I just kind of put it in this bottle, shake it up a little bit, and then I'm gonna put that all over my scalp. If you definitely want me to do a separate video just showing exactly how I did this treatment, write a comment below and I will definitely get that video for you. But this is really simple to do, and I do this on a weekly basis to promote hair growth. So I just wanted to take the moment to just kind of show you how it is that I apply this on my hair, and how I go ahead and do my scalp massages before I pre-poo. So got a mirror right here in front of me. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do, since my hair is already out, just gonna go ahead and open this up, and I just go ahead and just apply it all over to my scalp. Just kind of make sure that I am massaging that in. And of course, you know, my hair loves olive oil, so when I came across this treatment, I was really excited for it and thought that it would work on my hair just because my hair loves olive oil so much. So I also like to make sure that I get those edges too, promote growth on those. Just really massage that in. Let me just get it here as well too. I want to make sure that I'm getting every section of my head. Just really massaging that. Make sure I'm putting it this side too. I love the smell of ginger. It smells so good. And it's natural, you know? It's like, why not? And I do notice that when I do this first and then I start to pre-poo, that my hair is a little bit softer from the oil, so that definitely helps. Make sure I get my crown here. Really massage that in. Usually if I make a lot of this and then I have left over, I usually go ahead and put the remainder in the fridge until my next self-care Sunday. But I just made just enough for today. So I'm just going to really massage that in. And ladies, take your time when you are doing these scalp massages for hair growth. Don't rush this process. Just make sure that you're really taking the time to massage your scalp and you are promoting that hair growth that you're looking for. Okay, I think that's pretty good. My goodness, my hair has grown so much since this year. I love it. Okay, so I went ahead and I did that. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm going to go ahead and put it in a shower cap. I'll probably leave this treatment for about a good hour. I'm gonna go ahead and just get a little snack, and then I will be back and I'll start the pre-pooing process. So real quick, this is just kind of like what I did. I just put, wrap the hair up, and then I just put this plastic cap on. So this is kind of what I'm looking like. Again, I'm just gonna leave this on for about an hour, get a snack, and then I'll start the pre-pooing process. I just kind of wanted to show you this step too. Okay, so I went ahead and sectioned my hair into 4 parts, as you can see. So I got 2 back here, and then I have 2 in the front. So this is the way that I pre-poo. Again, breaking things down makes it easier for me. I also have my aloe vera gel. I bought the plant from my local market, and I chopped that up in a couple of pieces, and I have some more in the kitchen because I know I'm gonna need some more. And of course, I have my oil. I actually need to fill this up, so let me do that real quick and I'll be back. Okay, so I went ahead, got my oil. So I'm gonna go ahead and start. I usually like starting from the back. So let me take this down. Okay, that's what we're looking at. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm actually going to section this off in half because this is still a lot of hair for me to manage with. And just keep in mind that when if you are transitioning, you want to be as gentle as possible with your hair because of the 2 hair textures that you got. So because you'll have that new growth coming in, and then you'll have your relaxed ends or your dead ends or your heat damage ends, whatever the case may be, you definitely want to go ahead and be gentle with the new growth when you are trying to separate your hair. Even though I'm fully natural, I still need to make sure that I'm being gentle as well, just because my go-to are wash and goes. So that means I don't comb my hair every day. So I am going to experience shedding, which is normal because I don't comb my hair every day. So I make sure that I section this the best way that I can without pulling any hair, anything like that. And because I did the treatment, the ginger and olive oil treatment, my hair and my scalp, my roots are very soft, and it's easier for me to pull hair apart. So that has definitely helped with that. So I'm gonna go ahead and take a clip. Got one right here. Put that up there. And then I have this hair, which I'm gonna go ahead, take my spray bottle and just wet that hair. And again, you want to be gentle with your hair. You want to make sure that you have saturated your hair. You never want to detangle your hair when it's dry. Any kind of manipulation that you're trying to do, you always want to make sure that you're doing it on wet hair. So we do have some shedding, nothing crazy. So I'm just making sure my hair feels soft from the olive oil that I applied. Add more water, especially to my ends. Again, I'm going to make sure you're being gentle. And right now what I'm doing is I'm just trying to finger detangle, see if I can feel any knots. This hair, again, I will section in 2 because it's still a lot of hair for me to work with. And of course I want to be as gentle as possible. Okay. Go ahead and break that up in 2. Okay, I think that's good. So I'm just going to take this piece and put it up. Let me take another clip, secure that up there. Be like, okay, with this I can work on. No shedding, but That's not very much, that's normal. So I'm going to go ahead and take my aloe vera plant. I cut it in two. So I like to go ahead and pinch it, just a little, and then apply that to the roots down. And just massage that gel into my hair all the way down to my tips, to the tip of my hair, to my ends. Making sure I'm still pinching it to get more of the aloe vera juice out. Working that in. And now I'm going to finger detangle. And as you can see, detangling becomes so much easier when I add aloe vera. Even defines my curls. I love this stuff. Making sure I like to feel my hair thoroughly. Move on to the next section. Feels a little dry on the ends. Spritz that with water. The other section that feels dry, I'll spritz that with water again. I'm able to just pass my hands through it and catch any knots or any like shedding. Have a strand of hair right there. Add more of the aloe vera. Add that to my ends. You know, your ends are the oldest part of your hair, so you definitely want to make sure that you're being gentle, and more importantly, that you're attending to this section of your hair. Okay. See how easy it is for me to finger detangle this part, just because it's not a lot of hair that I'm dealing with, and because I was able to cut it in two, it just makes it easier. If I have too much hair on my hand trying to detangle it all at once, I'm just going to get frustrated, and I'm going to actually end up creating more breakage than what I want to. So that's why I like to work in really small sections, because it does help. Is it time consuming? Yes, but this journey is about being patient and learning to really nurture to your hair. So you have to be extra careful with it. So now that I don't feel any knots, I'm gonna go ahead and take my olive oil mixture. I went ahead and I just mixed, I mixed olive oil, almond oil, avocado oil, a little bit of coconut oil, and I just mixed it up in this bottle. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply that to my hair. Got some flyaways here. Apply that to my hair. Make sure I'm focusing on the oldest part of my hair. And then to make sure that I don't have any knots or anything like that, I'm going to go ahead and use a wide tooth comb. But yeah, my hair feels pretty good. Look at that. Let me get my comb. I actually have several combs depending on the type of knots or or the type of detangling that I need to do. I have the wide tooth comb. I also have this comb as well. I have this one, which I'll be using, and then for them knots that are a little bit tiny, I like to use this one. So I have these four, so I always use these when I am pre-pooing as well as detangling my hair. So I'm just going to take this section and just comb out any excess shedding, which I did have. I had a strand. Make sure that I'm being as gentle as possible. Again, if you are transitioning, you definitely want to be gentle with your new growth. You don't want to be too harsh on your hair. And you start from the bottom and of course work your way up. Okay, looks like I have a bit of a knot here at the bottom, so I'm going to go ahead and take my other comb and work in an even smaller section to ensure that I get that out. Okay, there's that. Okay, so that's smooth. Double check that this part is smooth too. See how I'm taking my time with this, guys? Definitely want to make sure you're doing the same thing. Alright, so this part is detangle. So what I'll go ahead and do, I like to make sure everything's okay. Make sure I don't have any more shedding or anything like that. Just a little bit. Okay, so the aloe vera definitely does help. So that's detangled. Even gave me definition. So what I'll go ahead and do is I'll go ahead and twist this up. There we go. And then there we go. So that part is done. Then I'm going to go ahead and move to the other section. Sprit my hair some more. feels moisturized. Make sure those ends as well. And again, I'm just going to continue the process. Try to finger detangle. Try to get any hair that's shedding. My hair feels so soft. Just dealing with the shedding from the week, which is normal. Alright, so what I'm going to go ahead and do is spray some more, just a little bit. And I'm going to go ahead and apply my aloe vera. I'm going to pinch it. And apply that all throughout the section. Try to get out any knots that I can. My oil. Make sure I'm oiling my ends, making sure that's coated too. Try to separate gently, of course. Okay, and I'm just going to take my wide tooth comb. I'm just going to detangle slowly, starting from the bottom. And working my way up. Very gentle. I don't like to be pulling my hair or anything like that. I like to be as gentle as possible. So make sure you're doing the same with your hair, okay? But applying the aloe vera, the olive oil, look how much simpler it is for me to detangle. Look at that. Notch at the bottom, so I'm going to go ahead and take this, make sure that I get that out.
strand. The comb one more time to make sure. Okay, so that's pretty detangled. Got some more oil to my ends. Oop, got some here. So just like last time, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Twist it up. Voila. So this is what it's looking like. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm gonna go ahead and do that throughout my hair and detangle, listen to some music, and then I will go ahead and be back once I've done detangling my hair. I just wanted to go ahead and just kind of give you a visual and just kind of show you how it is that I section my hair and how I break my hair into smaller sections to detangle. And as you can see, you know, it definitely helped with the detangling process. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that throughout the rest of my hair, and I'll be back once I'm done. Okay, so I'm finally done with pre-pooing. So this is what my hair looks like. So I just went ahead and just sectioned everything and then just did twists to just kind of make it easier for me. But I have the aloe vera and all the oils in there. So I just kind of make sure that my hair is fully coated. Have a little bit of the aloe vera left over. So I'm just gonna go ahead, put that around my edges. Just kind of make sure. I'm paying attention to my crown area. That's the hair that gets tangled the most, but overall the process didn't take very long. And I didn't have a lot of, I had normal shed. I didn't cause any breakage or anything like that, so that's why I love to pre-poo. Pinch it some more. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do, as you guessed it, another snack. But I'm gonna go ahead and just put my hair up like this, put a little clip, get another clip right here. I'll probably leave my hair like this for so. Gonna go ahead and put it in a cap. So I'm just gonna leave my hair like this for 20 minutes. I'm gonna grab something to eat real quick, and then I'll jump in the shower and start to shampoo and conditioner. And I'll go ahead and come back and show you a clip of what that looks like, because when I do shampoo and condition, again, I do everything in sections. So rather than just taking all the shampoo and just putting it in at once, I just do it in sections. So bottom, then top, then bottom, then top, and then I go in with the conditioner and condition each section. And again, it just makes it easier for me, and it's the process that I took while I was transitioning, so I was better able I was better able to manage the new growth that was coming in, of course, as well as, you know, the dead ends that I was said that I still had. So just being able to do everything in sections just makes things a little bit easier. So I'll come back and I'll show you a bit of that. Okay guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and jump in the shower. Had this on for, I would say, a little over an hour. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put these twists in 4 sections. I like to work in sections, so just like I divided them. So clip these up here. And I have these 2. I have this one. Okay, so now I can go ahead and jump in the shower. Make sure this is focused. Okay, so for the products, let me get the products real quick. Okay, so for the products, for the shampoo, I'm gonna go ahead and use the SheaMoisture, the Jamaican Black Castor Oil Strengthen and Restore Shampoo. It has shea butter, peppermint, and apple cider vinegar. As I expressed in my other videos, this is probably my favorite shampoo. It's very clarifying, and after I'm done using it, my hair doesn't feel dry. So it's definitely my favorite. And then for conditioner, I'm gonna use the Aussie conditioner, the smooth conditioner. To me, I've used all of them. This is the one that was available, but Aussie's like one of my all-time favorite conditioners, right there with Tresemme. So this is what I'll be using these 2 products today to wash and condition. So now I'm just gonna jump in the shower and start that process. Okay, so after jumping in the shower, again, you know, I like to work on sections. So right here, I'm just untangling the twist. I'm being gentle with it, making sure that I'm not causing any breakage, and I'm just untangling them so I can go ahead and shampoo. Because I did the ginger and olive oil treatment as well as pre-pooing, my hair felt very soft, and it was just easier to just kind of manage once I got into the shower. So I'm just letting that water just kind of hit my hair and just kind of squeeze out all the excess product that I put in, as well as all the other products that I put in throughout the week. But of course, you know, I like to really go through my hair, really feel it, really see, just kind of make sure that I don't have any knots, I don't feel anything, so I can go ahead and start shampooing. So it's really important that I saturate my hair thoroughly before I jump in with the shampoo. So I'm going to go ahead and grab that and just go ahead and apply that to my scalp. I like to just kind of really work that shampoo in my scalp and make sure that I am
really working on getting all of that product built up. I do have long nails, so I am mindful of that, and I try to make sure that I'm not scratching my scalp, that I'm more massaging that product buildup out. So that's what I'm doing right here. And of course, I like to take my time with this just because, I do wash my hair once a week. So I really like to make sure that when I am shampooing, I'm really making sure that I'm getting all of that product buildup out. Just because if I don't, I will feel it when I get out of the shower because my scalp will still itch. And for me, after you shampoo and if your scalp is still itching, it's just an indicator that you still have product buildup still in your hair. So I'm just going to continue to do that and ensure that my scalp feels clean, and of course that my hair is moisturized. It's why I love this shampoo, just because every time I shampoo with this product and I rinse it out, my hair just feels very soft. It doesn't feel dry. It still feels very moisturized, and I feel like it makes my hair easy to manage. So I'm just going to continue to work on that product and just kind of make sure that everything is taken out. Now, I do like to go in twice with my shampoo to really make sure that product buildup is out. Just shampooing once is just not enough for me. I definitely have to do it twice, so I definitely do twice in each section, just to kind of make sure. You don't have to do that, but for me, I prefer to do it twice because it's the way that I'll really know that all of that product is out of my hair. So when I do begin to style my new wash and go, I can assure that my hair is completely clean and completely free from any product. So I'm going to go ahead and just continue the same method and just apply it throughout the other sections in my hair. So I'll go ahead and do that, and once I do that, I'll come back and I'll show you guys what my hair looks like, and then I'll start the conditioning process. Okay, so during this process, I'm just examining my hair, want to make sure that it's clean. So I'm going to go ahead and add the conditioner, but I'm just kind of really happy with how soft my hair feels. And again, I'm just rinsing that out a little bit just to kind of make sure that I don't have any product buildup. I don't want to have an itchy scalp. So I'm just going in there, grabbing my conditioner. I love this conditioner just because it has a pump, which makes it really easy to get the product, especially, having product in my hand already. And it's pretty affordable. So I'm just gliding that conditioner through my hair. Of course, I'm being super gentle. I'm kind of make sure that every strand is getting coated, and more importantly, I'm just ensuring that I don't have any knots, and just kind of again making sure each strand is coated properly. Hydration is very important for my hair. I'm going to go ahead and just kind of take more conditioner just to kind of ensure that they're really moisturized. And I also want to make sure as well too that I'm not feeling any knots, just because when my hair gets really dry, I do get detangles very easily. So I'm just kind of coating that, gliding that conditioner all over, and at the same time just kind of making sure that I'm not getting any knots. One thing with self-care for me, it's just kind of really important that when I am washing my hair, that I'm really taking the time with my hair. I never rush when it comes to wash day, and I encourage you not to rush either, just because, it's such a lengthy process. But, overall in the end, it's important that you do take time with your hair, especially because you're wanting it to thrive, you're wanting it to grow. And as you continue in your journey and as your hair gets healthier and it gets longer, this process does become more time consuming. So, know, for me, it doesn't really feel that way just because, you know, I've been doing this, you know, since I decided to go natural. So now that I'm just feeling through my hair and it definitely feels soft and stuff like that, I just kind of want to make sure that, again, no knots before I kind of move into the next section. But I wanted to go ahead and just show you guys this clip because it's just really important that when you are conditioning, excuse me, you are taking your time. So again, like to work in really small sections. It's really important for me that I know that every strand is knot free. So that's what I'm doing right here. I'm going to get a comb. All right, so now that I have my comb, I'm just going to make sure that I am detangling, even though, you know, I've already pre-pooed, and honestly, pre-pooing has just been a lifesaver when it comes to my wash day routine, because it really saves me a lot of time in the shower. And as you can see, because I already pre-pooed, you know, just going through it with my comb is just so much easier because my hair already had moisture before I jumped in the shower. That's one thing that I learned while I was transitioning, was that I needed to have moisture in my hair before I jumped in the shower, because if I didn't have moisture in my hair before I jumped in the shower, I would just be there for hours just trying to detangle. And you know, detangling is already a lengthy process, so doing it in the shower is just going to be even more frustrating. So just here looking at my hair, making sure that it's not free. The conditioner, it's one of the reasons why I love Aussie, just because it really provides that slip and I'm able to just kind of like glide my hair. And I'm just combing it through and just kind of getting my hair ready to go ahead and do the twist. So I can go ahead and just twist it up and just kind of move on to the next section. So yeah, you know, I just wanted to go ahead and just provide you with a visual in regards to how I do things in order to better help you in your journey, and just to kind of give you an idea of how I do things. And then, you know, hopefully from there you can just kind of incorporate your own ways, or you can follow my step, whatever is going to be beneficial for your hair. Okay, so here I'm just showing you what my hair looks like fully coated with conditioner. I went ahead and took those twists out, but I wanted to go ahead and show you guys how my hair looks like. It's super thick. I just love when my hair is looking like this. It feels healthy, it looks healthy. So I'm gonna go ahead and just rinse that conditioner with cool water. Of course, I want to go ahead and just seal in that moisture that I applied, and it's pretty warm here, so that cold water didn't feel bad at all. So I'm just kind of letting that cold water just kind of rinse through. Just want to make sure that I'm getting rid of all the conditioner, especially since I'm going to deep condition, so I want to make sure that I definitely have a clean scalp. So just continuing with letting that water run through, and then just squeezing out the excess water to ensure that all the conditioner is out. But overall, I'm really happy with the way my hair is looking. I feel like I have a clean scalp, and now I'm ready to deep condition.
So this is what my hair is looking like after the shower. Go ahead and shampoo and condition. My hair feels very soft. Look how healthy it is. It's very, very thick. So now I'm going to go ahead and deep condition. And for this deep condition, I'm going to use the Cream of Nature, the Pure Honey hair mask. It's moisture replenish and strengthen. And actually, I was at the beauty supply store today and I saw it, and this was only $5.99, and it was pretty affordable. And I've done some research on this line, and I've heard really great things about it, and I've seen other videos with other curl beauties using it, so I decided to give this bad boy a try. So what I'm going to go ahead and do now is section my hair in 4 and then apply that deep conditioner. I have my clips here. Need to get one more. Oh, right here, perfect. So I'm gonna section my hair in 4. Okay. And again, the reason why I'm doing this section is just because, you know, I have a lot of hair, so I definitely want to make sure that I am applying the deep conditioner evenly throughout my entire head. And I feel like when I section, it's just a lot easier for me to manage, because at the beginning of my journey, I used to just try to like do everything all at once, and I was not being successful, and it's because I didn't work in small section. So this, even this section right here, that's still a lot of hair, I'm gonna break this up in 2 so I can better apply that deep conditioner. Okay, but other than that, my hair is super soft. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, let's see. It's very like creamy. I like that. Very creamy. Let me read the top. So it's pure honey, rich coconut oil, and creamy shea butter. So it's got some on the lid, so I'm going to go ahead and just take some of that. Okay. That literally just like melted my hair. So far so good. Let me take a little bit more. And when you're deep conditioning, you want to make sure that you're focusing on the ends. You definitely want to make sure that you're attending to those, since that's the oldest part of your hair. Definitely want to take care of that. I'm just making sure I'm coating that in. It smells so good. Like sweet shea butter. Oh yeah, I really like this. And like defined my hair. So far so good. I like. Again with the twisting, gonna twist this part up. And then move to the next section. Perfect. Okay, so I just got done applying the deep conditioner, 6 sections. My hair is fully coated, so what I'm gonna go ahead and do now is back with my cap. I'm gonna actually hold this hair, put it up like this. Alright, coated, take my plastic cap. And twist that close. And I'm gonna sit under the dryer for about 30 minutes or so. I don't have an actual dryer yet. I'm getting one this month. I'm gonna buy one from Amazon. But in the meantime, this is what I have been using, which is like the hooded dryer that gets attached to your blow dryer. This is what I have been using since day one. So I'll put the link at the description below, so you can go ahead and get it from Amazon. I posted in another video the link, but I'll do that again for this one. This is about $13, and like I've expressed before, heat is very important when it comes to deep conditioning. You need the hair follicles to open. That's what heat does to the hair follicles, so that deep conditioner can better penetrate in your hair. Again, this is the method that I have been using since my transitioning days, and it has been the reason why I've been successful with my natural hair journey. So I definitely recommend, if you can't afford an actual dryer, totally understand. This is 13 bucks. Definitely get it. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and then after that I'm going to wash off the dip conditioner, and then I'll come back to show you guys what my hair looks like. But so far, I think I'm really gonna like this mask. It applied very smoothly, really like how it was just providing that moisture to my hair. So I'm very excited to see what it looks like after I washed out. So I'll be back for that. Okay, so I went ahead and I rinsed off that deep conditioner, and I actually have had my hair up like this. I used an old t-shirt for about like 15 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and just take this down so you guys can see what my hair is looking like. It feels so soft. It smells really, really good. Like, so good. But yeah, feels so soft. So I'm gonna go ahead and get ready to style it, to do my wash and go. But yeah, definitely recommend that deep conditioner. It really left my hair really soft. As you can see, I deal with a lot of frizziness, just kind of like right here in the front. Like I can already feel like this part is drying out. The back is okay, but overall my hair tends to dry up very quickly. So that's why I like to put like an after deep conditioner, the Aussie 3-minute one. I put that on after I took my deep conditioner, and I kept about, I still have some of it left in, not a lot, but some of it, just to kind of like retain that moisture. So for my wash and go today, I'm going to go ahead and use a few products to achieve this wash and go, because it's really important for me that this wash and go lasts me a full 7 days. Before, when I started in my transitioning to natural journey, I was able to co-wash within the week, and I was also able to deep condition my hair twice a week, but I really can't do that now. As you can see, wash day can be very time consuming, and I just don't have that time throughout the week, given the fact that I have other obligations and of course I have to work. So for this wash and go, I'm going to, of course, use water, but for my leave-in, I'm going to use the African Pride, the coconut oil, and baobab oil. This is the Hydrate and Strengthen Leave-In Cream. This stuff is pretty amazing. It's pretty thick. Smells just like coconut, but this is what I'm going to use as a base. So I'm going to use this first, and then I'm going to go ahead, after I've moisturized, I'm going to go ahead and use the Kinky Curly, the original curling Custard. This is pricey, but this is so worth it. Like, it is my favorite Custard. Like, oh, it's like a guilty pleasure. So I'm gonna use this. Now I'm gonna use the Custard to help define my curls. So I love using Custards. My hair loves Custard. So once I figured that out, I just made sure that I use Custard as part of my wash and go to help with the definition of my curl. Then after applying the Custard, I'm going to move on to and use a gel. So the gel that I'm going to be using, this one is another guilty pleasure. It's the Camille Rose, the Curl Maker. It has the marshmallow and the agave leaf extract. It's a sweet defining jelly enriched with smoothing marshmallow and agave extract. Now this stuff is pretty amazing too. Pricey, but for me it's just kind of like worth it. I like to use a Custard, like I said, to hold my curl, to hold that definition, and then I like to go in and apply a gel to actually help that hold last for the 7 days that I need. So the Custard to help with definition, and then I go in with the gel to help hold that actual definition. So that is what I will be doing for my wash and go, and I'm gonna go ahead, make sure and section my hair into 4 parts, because of course working in sections just kind of works for me, and it's something that I highly recommend. So let me just get to it. Section this part. So for this part, I just kind of hold this together for now. So I'll just put this hair to the side. Oh, it feels so soft, guys. Like, I really, really love it. Make sure I'm not doing too much pulling, letting hair go where it wants to go. It's okay right there. So I'm just gonna twist this up. Now with a clip. And then, of course, I'm going to go ahead and break this into 2. Okay. Twist that up. And even this section, there's a lot of hair. I like to work in small sections. I want to make sure that every hair is getting coated properly. So I'm just going to take this small section and just put it up here. Like that. Alright, so I'm working with this amount of hair. The hair is soft. Yeah. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead. I'm just going to wet it because it's already pretty dry. Make sure my hair is really coated. Focus on the ends, make sure that's sprayed too. Alright. It's always good to apply products on soaking wet hair. That's what the majority of the instruction says on these products, so you always want to make sure that when you're applying these products, you want to make sure that you're doing it on soaking wet hair. Even when I was transitioning, even though I wasn't doing a wash and go, because I was transitioning, I would still part my hair like this in 4 sections, and I would moisturize it very good, seal it with an oil, and then I would go ahead and braid it up and put my scarf on and let that dry over the night, and then the next day I would go ahead and just put my hair in a bun and keep it in a bun for the rest of the week until it was time for my next wash day. But since I'm doing a wash and go, process is different. Well, different in the sense that I'm like applying more products, but still want to make sure that your hair is soaking wet before you add these products. Alright, so that's pretty wet, so I'm going to go ahead with the leave-in cream. I'm going to start off with that. Take a good amount. Very heavy-handed. But I definitely want to make sure that this lasts. So I am just applying that in. It just like melts in my hair. I love it. This is like one of my very like favorite leave-ins. When I discovered this, it was like the best day ever. Because it's so affordable too. It's like $6.50 for the product. Like, you can't beat that price. Like, look how much definition I just got from that. Look at that. So happy with that. Okay, next product. So before I add the Custard, I'm just gonna go ahead and just comb through, make sure I have no tangles, smooth everything out. No tangles. I'm going to wet it some more. Love it. Love it. Now to add the Custard. Take a good amount. I'm just gonna like rake that in. Just to make sure every curled gets the product it needs. I like to twirl the shingle my hair, we call it. I feel like it gives me better results when I do this. Again, a little time consuming, but I'm used to it, so I really don't mind. And of course, you know, it's my hair. I want to make sure that I'm caring for it. So I love this Custard just because it really, really helps with defining my curls. Smells like marshmallows. My wash and goes last all week, and then they get better as time goes by. Like, I love day 4, day 3, day 4, day 5 is one of my favorites. I get so much volume. It's like awesome. Doing that. Okay, so you can see that definition. Looks really good. So what I'm gonna do now is add this bad boy to hold that definition. Just about a pump and a half. I'm just going to glide that through. Making sure everything is smooth. Look at that. Love it. The last step is going to be my oil. I'm going to take oil to help seal in all that moisture that I just put. Again, I'm going to glide that through. Make sure I don't disturb no curls. Once that's glided through, I also like to add a couple of drops to my end. Make sure my ends are sealed, moisturized, and protected. And that is the result of that. So then I'm going to go in and take a clip to do the next section. So grab my clip, keep that part separated, grab this part, spray with water, again, you want to make sure that your hair is soaked. This thing is so big, it just like falls everywhere. And make sure your hair is soaked. I tend to go for my ends because they dry up very quickly and then I start getting knots. So I was trying to make sure those are soaking wet. Even without any product, like my hair still looks really good. All right, just like before, gonna go in with the leave-in. Apply that, making sure that I'm smoothing out my roots. Don't want frizzy roots. Focus on those ends. It's pretty coated. Add a little bit of water. Go in and smooth everything out, making sure I don't have any knots before I can go ahead and apply my gel and my custard. Okay, let it some more. Smoothed out really good. All right, custard time. the shingling method. You don't have to do this. I choose to do it just because I want to make sure that my wash and go lasts the entire week. So taking this method just kind of ensures that. Have a knot. So I'm going to be gentle with that. There we go. And as I'm twirling it, I'm also making sure that I don't have any knots. So I'm feeling for that. So far, so good. Okay. That. Looks pretty good. So now I'm going to add my gel. I'm just going to glide that through those shingles. Making sure my roots are smooth, of course. I just love these two combos together. It's like literally my favorite. My favorite! Okay, so now, again, gonna apply the oil. And glide that through my hair as well. I'm gonna seal in all of that moisture. And of course, I like to do that to my end. Make sure they are moisturized as well. Take this little clip. So this is what my hair is looking like. Pretty good. Love how it's kind of like clumping together. So looks really good. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this side, and then I will come back to just kind of show you what this side is looking like as I begin the new side. Okay, so I'm completely done with this side. As you guys can see, lots of definition. Really love how these products work together. So I wanted to show you the difference. And this is like completely dry. I'm gonna have to wet it, of course, but yeah, this is the difference. So this is with no product, and then voila. But really love how it looks. And I'm gonna go ahead and let that dry, of course, not gonna touch it. And I'm gonna go ahead and start on this side, and I will come back and show you when this side is done. But I just wanted you guys to just kind of like see the difference. Look at all that. That's what my hair looks like with no product. And then you have all this definition. So I'll be back. Okay, so I'm finally done. Here is my wash and go. What do you guys think? Love the way it came out. Just turn around real quick so you can see the back. But yeah, I really took my time with this wash and go, of course. And yeah, you can definitely see the definition that I got going on. Love it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just let this dry completely, and then I'll be able to show you the finishing results. But I wanted to get on camera just real quick and just kind of show you what it looks like when it's wet. But yeah, really love the mixture of the products that I use. My hair came out super, super great. And again, I will definitely share my final results with you guys once this is completely dried. But I'm so happy, yay, wash day, success. Okay, so this is what my hair is looking like now that it's completely dry. It's actually the next day. I just got home from work and I wanted to take the opportunity to just kind of show you what my wash and go looked like. But these are the results. Look at this. It came out so good. I love those 3 combos together, but my hair is super soft. There's no gel cast, there's no crunch to it. I just went ahead and I just put it like in a low, loose ponytail, just to kind of keep my hair out of my face at work, but I didn't like manipulate any of the curls in the front or anything like that, so everything is still intact. But this looks pretty good. So this is, I'll go ahead and just maintain this wash and go throughout the next 7 days, and as the days goes by, of course, it'll just get bigger, and you know that's when the frizz will come and all that good stuff. But I don't mind frizz, because with frizz comes volume. So you know, day 1 hair is usually it's a little bit flat, but I definitely don't mind it, especially with all of this crazy definition. And it smells so good. My hair smells like a combination of marshmallows, coconut. It's all good. But I wanted to go ahead and just kind of show you guys, show you what the back looks like. So I went ahead and just lightly mist, just to kind of keep it moisturized. And I'll just pass my hand through that. But yeah, guys, this is what it looks like. So what I'll go ahead and do at nighttime is, of course, I'll wrap it up in my scarf, and then I'll put my bonnet on to, of course, preserve my curls. So my wash and go lasts for a full week until wash day again on Sunday. But again, I wanted to take the opportunity to kind of show you guys. I'm so excited how this came out. Very happy with my results.
So that's the end of my wash day routine video. If you made it this far, I really appreciate you. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. I hope that you've been taking notes. I hope you come back to this video and rewatch it just to kind of capture anything that you feel might be insightful for your hair. If you have any other suggestions or any ideas in regards to what kind of videos you would like to see, or anything that you feel that might be beneficial for your hair journey, definitely feel free to write a comment below. Let me know. Send me a message on Instagram, Rosie_curly_crown. Let me know what's going on. I always try to make sure that I am responding to all of you guys. You know, it's very important for me that I am being that support system for you, just because when I was on the other side, you know, I had that support system. So I just kind of always want to make sure that I am paying it forward. So make sure you comment, like, and subscribe. Thank you so much for your time, queens. I really appreciate you all so very much. And until the next time, take care, beauties.